Hey there, happy Sunday. One of my favorite things about watching all of your videos and your vlogs is that I get to kick back with some coffee and watch you guys do all the work. Well, now it's your turn, so grab your coffee and let's go see what's been going on around here. I want you guys to listen at the new development here this week. Hear that? Red-winged blackbird. And we've got killdeer back. We've had some sandhill cranes, might be a whooper in there, flying overhead, but it's all signs of spring. I'm so excited. I want to get out and work in the garden, but it's still actually kind of cold. And today is super windy, so it's probably going to mess up my plans to spray some dormant oil on my fruit trees, but we'll get it done. But I know what you've all been waiting for are whether we have chicks or not. So you guys ready to go see what's down in the incubator? Can you hear that sound? This is another huge sign of spring around here. I'm so excited. Let's see what we've got. Do we have babies in there? Oh my goodness. There are chicks everywhere. Can you see? There's one pipping. There's a little one right to the left of that hatching box. Do you see him? He's getting ready to come out. He's starting to zip or unzip or whatever you call it. There are chicks everywhere in here. What I'm really excited about are those inside that box. Those are my light Brahmas, the first ones we've hatched here because I just got mine last year and added them, so they're doing really well. I see one is panting. It's kind of hot in that little box, so I don't want him to get overheated. What I will do is when we get home this afternoon, because they're right in the middle of hatching, so we ought to have a lot hatched. I may have to get some of those out in the hatching box, but they look really good. So we have chicks. I'm really excited about that. What's going on new where you guys are? Who's got chicks coming or hatching or adding new livestock? I've seen a lot of videos about baby goats, how exciting, and some cattle. So looking forward to hearing what you guys have going on too. Okay, today my chickens are going to get a little extra treat. And this is poultry cell, and I buy this at, I don't know, either my local feed store, TSE. You can probably get it just about anywhere. You can get it online, Rooster Booster. But it's called poultry cell, and it's just kind of a vitamin supplement. I am scrambling up at least a half dozen, it's probably more like 8 or 10 eggs this morning. I'm scrambling them up, and I'm going to add this poultry cell to it and toss it out to them, and they love it. You'll see how they go crazy for it. But it's just a great way to get a little extra boost for them. Am I the only person that does this with my chickens? Girls! Girls! There's a whole bunch more somewhere else too. I don't know where they are. Let's see how they like this. These are my light Brahmas. Somewhere is a rooster. I don't know where he is. I'm sure you've heard about those giant Brahmas, and it looks like we have one. Or is that a Brahma, or is that just a hog that looks like a dog trying to eat all their scrambled eggs? Okay, this time of year I actually keep 2 separate coops. These guys think they're coming out, which they are coming out later, but not right now. So I run 2 separate flocks this time of year because this is my black copper Moran flock, and it has some olive eggers and different things like that happening in there. And then I have my light Brahma flock. Usually what I do is I run an Americana rooster with Americanas, and then I can do olive eggers that way, and then the Moran. And I will probably go back to that next year. I'm not super thrilled with my Brahmas, but it's all good. They're fun. All right, let's watch these guys. These are the hogs. Hi, girls. All right, let's watch the feeding frenzy. Since the chicks are hatching, I need to have a place to put them. So I cleaned out my usual brooder box, and this is where I usually keep chicks, especially if I'm going to have them for a while, but these I'll probably sell, so I may not have them that long. So I'm going to put my boxes inside this where I have a cover to hopefully keep the cat out. And I had to take all of my feed and bird seed and everything else that I usually store in this bin in the winter, put it in buckets so that you know who can't destroy it. So it's safe from him. So I'll show you how my setup looks over here. I'm setting up 2 boxes because I'm doing 2 breeds. I have some mixed breed chicks, but I also have some light Brahmas, so I would like to keep them separate. And I have some shavings on the bottom of these spins, and then I'm going to put one of those puppy pads on top. A lot of times I use paper towels the first couple days, but I'm going to try these. I have them, so I'm going to see how it goes. This is the heat plate I'm going to use. If you have not used these, they are well worth the money. And this one's from Premier One. I love this thing. And it's just a heat plate. But I don't have to mess with the heat bulbs or any of that. This is heated and the chicks just stand under it. They do wonderful with it. It's sort of like a broody hen. Love them. I've got 2. Sometime I'm probably going to buy some more for when I have even more chicks than that, because they're really worth it. So I'm going to go ahead and set these up. Okay, so it's all set up. Just need to plug it in, and I need to get some chick starters still and put it in the little feeder. And I usually will leave the feeder just an open tray for a couple days until I see that they're really eating well out of it. And then their waterer, leave it really close to that heat plate until I see that they know what they're doing, and then I spread it out, and we'll take that little puppy pad away, and they'll do great. They're all set up. Notice the lids will fit tightly over the top, so no cat is going to be able to get in there and get them, but they still have plenty of ventilation. I'm going to put up there in the corner a video about these heat plates that I made, and I'll also put it in the description. I'll also put a video of how I made these cool brooder boxes if you like the idea. All right, well, thanks so much for watching. Have a great Sunday, and I'll see you the next time.